What was it like working in Japan? I know you had some matches with Antonio Inoki. What was it like
Yeah.
working with him?
Well, that was great. Well, I was pretty green when I had the opportunity to work with Inoki. I mean,
Hmm.
what a huge star. I mean, folks in this country don't realize what a big star Antonio Inoki was in Japan. And I think he went on to become like a congressman in their government over there. But I was pretty green when I went over there. I think I was wild man, Duggan. Still, I had the fur with the chains on it. And that was my first trip to Japan. So I was pretty intimidated to be out there working with that. Plus, it's a whole different atmosphere, especially back then that you had no interaction with the people. It would just be they'd clap. It was hard for Hacksaw.
Now, going out there, did you get into sushi, Jim, or start eating the local cuisine, or how did that go?
No, I was happy to see a McDonald's. You'd be like, I'm McDonald's, holy smokes, a McDonald's, he's a McDonald's. You'd go in, you have the McSquid sandwich. It was delicious,
The mixed squid. Boy, whole other world over there. And
A lot of guys loved it. My two best friends, I have all three of my best friends, God bless them, are gone. Terry Gordy from the Fabulous Freebirds, Dr. Death, who I was living with when I met Deborah, and of course Piper, and all three of them are gone. But anyway, Doc and Gordy, they made almost a career out of Japan. A lot of guys love Japan,
yep.
but it's the only time in my career I was over there for 5 weeks, and I was crossing days off on the calendar towards the end. I was ready to come home, man. Yeah, I enjoy. It's nice to go see the culture and everything, but over there, especially New Japan and all Japan. You travel the whole country. You're on a bus, a plane, a train. You're on those bullet trains, on
Yeah.
ocean going ferries. It's quite an experience. So I went over probably 8 to 10 times. We do this small little independent company over there. I can't really think of the name of it, but DiBiase was the commissioner. Doc was working. He was the champion. Rotundo was over there. Barry Windham. I went over at Boss Man, and I won their belt over there, and I brought Deborah. I'm like, I have to bring my manager. And they're like, Duggan, no manager, no. I said, yeah, I got a blonde haired manager. I got to take her with me. So boom, I brought Deborah over. I mean, what an experience to bring my wife with me over there to Japan, and we used her in the finish. So I don't know. We got a pretty good house. It's me and Boss Man in the finish. We're going at it. Boom, boom, boom. Big double knockout. Boss Man goes down. Boom. He hits the referee. I'm down. Boss Man's down. The referee's down. Place is going crazy. Boss Man gets up before me, looks around. There's my 2x4. He grabs my 2x4, comes to hit me with a 2x4. Deborah rolls in behind him, grabs the board from behind. Boss Man turns around. Oh! Yeah. She bails out of the ring. Boss Man turns back around on 3-point stance. Boom! 1, 2, 3. Ho!
That's a pretty good finish.
Yeah, it was a pretty good finish, man. Yeah.
That's awesome. And that was that had to have been your during your time with WWF. So probably, I guess, your
Yeah,
second
it was
time in
there.
Japan.
I'm not even sure when it was. I know. Actually, it's funny this came up because a kid at the autograph session we were at this weekend brought the tape from it, and it's very obscure. It's hard for anybody even to find it, but it's yeah, a small independent Japanese company. Like I said, DiBiase was there. Teddy and they only ran a few shows, and they one time we got dressed in the back of a truck. So they do outdoor shows in parking lots and stuff, but we had a great time, and you would just work in one area of Japan. So
Yeah.
you go over for a week, you stay at the same hotel, you wouldn't travel all over the place. I enjoyed that, but working for the big companies where you make your money, uh, it, you really work for it, where that was like a paid vacation.